Hopefully the game runs better. I reset everything. There was an update to the game. Some bug fixes, so I'm hopeful. Looks like it's running okay. I think that is ready to go, so the next thing would be to clear out all this. So deconstruct all. This power wire needs to go. Thank you, Nugs. Welcome in. This power wire is not necessary anymore. Get rid of that. Basically, it's just charging that thing. And this definitely needs to melt. So one of the things I was going to do was bring this up. And this will warm it up. So maybe... like so. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my priorities on construction. Let's do 7s. Also, let's prioritize things again. Get gases up here. I reset everything because I was getting very few frames. The other thing would be to open this up, but I really don't want to right now. That's a vacuum. This is all vacuumed now. That's good. This is still got some steam, but that's because of this. Those are set for deconstruction, though. I don't have interplanetary shipping set up. I am shocked. I guess I have so many playthroughs going on usually that I totally thought I had set up massive amounts of interplanetary launchers. I don't even have a place for it to come, huh? What the hell is going on here? What? It is warm up here, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I turn these off for a little while. That's probably part of my issue. Alright, this has liquid in it. Sweet. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I don't need any more. What is this? Solid new crude oil. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's helped cool off this area. That's cool. Literally. This is blocked, huh? Well, fucking great. I will deal with that later. Oh, no, it's pumping a little bit. I could probably come down here and just mop the rest of that. Okay. On the fire planet. Let's get this all the way up. I'll deconstruct these ladder bits. Yep, that should work. And let's snip that for now. I need to build all that first. Hopefully we don't get shot in the face while I'm doing it. This erupts in 7 cycles, so who knows. I would really like this to vacuum itself out. And then I guess I'll sweep up all this stuff. It's probably pretty warm. Let's see, this rail is going up here. Oh, this is gonna be my cooling loop though. That's bad. I guess this needs to be somewhere else. Unless I make my cooling thing here. That's not great, because this is my entrance. I'm gonna have to redo this. Let's, always have to redo it multiple times. I think I'm gonna want to have a place for super coolant. Get a bottle drainer. Make that out of steel. That's perfect. Cancel that. I want to be able to put super coolant in there, sweep only. It does seem to be running a little bit better though, so that's good. Right now this is all steam, but soon it won't be. I'm gonna put igneous rock. Yep. Let's not do this for right now. I gotta wait for that to vacuum out. He knows. Crude oil. I'm not crude oil. Super oil. Super. Sweep only, please. Sweep. 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 I guess I can deconstruct all this, because, yeah, that was a mistake. The super coolant will go through that, though. Cancel that part. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out. It's gonna take a minute. kind of focused on this thing being frozen, even though it's doing well. It's almost filled up the nuclear rocket. C. I guess I do have gold, right? Lots of gold. $19 tons. What if I did this? That's a pretty good loot. And we'll close that up. And then I'll have to figure it out. Gold. Yeah. I don't know if I have aluminum. I think I have more gold than aluminum. Now I could go in here and change this up. Radiant pipes. I do have aluminum. Cool. All right. And then it'll go in here. Cancel that. And then this go out this way. That should be fine. Then I'll get regular tiles. What do I have a lot of? Probably granite. Yeah, granite. Granite tiles right here will be fine. No, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go back here and check out some of this stuff. Alright, well at least this is now not killing people. This blast shot maker, if it had cobalt or something, let's see. I guess if I just sent in cobalt and I didn't send it out, that would work. Yeah, petroleum and cobalt. Right now I'm sending cobalt up there, but I should send it down. I should send everything down. And then instead of sending it out, I could make blast shot. And then have something sweep up the blast shot and send it up to the top. That is for later. Right now I'm kind of hyper focused on this build. Trying to get that done before 6.3 cycles from now. That thing's about to shoot. This should be the last one, though. It should fill it up by then. Where are we at? 276. When it gets close to 300, I'll just make sure nobody gets hit by it. One thing I could do... Oh, the game don't like that. I kind of want to redo these pipes. Yeah, maybe this then goes here. It would then be snipped here. We go up here, do all this cooling, and come down. Who knows? Oh yeah, that all steamed up, didn't it? 29. I think I'm ready to put another tile here. No, I'm not. I forgot I gotta do the rails too. I don't have that much iron ore. Let's do... Ooh, yeah. It's already almost all gone. I might have to wait and get thermium. Although I can replace these rails in here and then get a lot of that material back. So I'll allow that much for now. We are in a vacuum again, that's good. This might want to be a bridge. I really don't want that coming on. Unless it needs to. The bridge would have priority. I don't want this one to have priority. I want the other one to have priority, so cancel this here. So the bridge would have priority. Game is lagging already. Yeah, that's much better. 6 cycles. We can build some more of these. Yep. Why is it effervescent? Is that a new graphical thing in the game? Or did I do something wrong? I guess it's boiling. I think that's a new update. I did update the game. That's pretty cool. Once again, frames are suffering. You'd think that I might have too much going on in this game or something. My PC ain't that much of a slouch either. But, I think I've pushed it. Damn it. Save game mods different from current active mods. Newly disabled. Better automation overlay. That's fine. I don't need the automation overlay, I guess. This has been taken care of. This looks like it's going well. The shipping, though, was gonna come up. This is gonna be the main line, so it's gonna come up like this. With a bridge. How's that game? Can we save that? Oops. Abe earned a skill point. Nice. He just got, what, 2 more to go? 1 more to go? And then I can graduate him and he can go outside. Let's prioritize things on a 6. Alright, I'm not gonna move around much. Hopefully it won't freeze. Is the inside of my rocket good? How much food do I have? Enough. This looks to be okay. Gases. Carbon dioxide and steam. Boy, I hope that's working. If not, this is gonna blow up. And if this blows up, well, that's bad. That's that's a long way to go back into a save. But it looks like it's okay. Pressures, 140 kgs. that's too much or not. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on that 140, 141. It's like right in the 140s. Right. If it gets higher than 150, I might be in trouble. Automation. Yeah, these are actually running. Bruh, stop it with the... Okay, save. And I think this will be the top. Ads incoming in 35 seconds. I will want a thermo checker here. Just make sure that this will work. I could do it one lower. Or make it out of steel. And then this would check it. Bear shut off. Can be out of anything. Let's make out of iron. Really, I do want it here though. So let's cancel these rails. Then it can check and it can go out this way, and then that can go down. Yep. That'll need power, which we can do from here. Make it out of iron. That's a lot of commands. Let's get rid of this ladder segment. Rails, we need a thermal sensor. Iron is fine. Yeah, my game crashed. Sucks. Six cycles. Well, at least the pineapple drink takes me longer to drink it. Yeah, the bubbling of the water is new, I think. I don't think I've ever seen the water bubble before it went to steam. I'd rather them update the game so it runs better, you know, especially so I don't have to get a new PC. Trying to avoid that. Let's save it. They don't like making rails. Keeps freezing when they do. I guess I don't have to have it running through that super coolant, but I'm not too worried about the super coolant. It's not going to get so hot where it's going to cause a problem. It's already about the temperature it's going to be. $96.7. Nope, that's kgs. 126.4. I wonder if there's a way to clear the cache. Can I lower some settings? Time-lapse resolution. Oh, you can increase that? That's cool. Low resolution textures. Color. Alright, never mind. What was bound to happen? I think this is actually the worst save that does this. Probably because of the nuclear reactor rocket. I would imagine that causes the game to struggle a little. Alright, well they're back making temp ship plates. I think they're more happy doing that. I need to build. Let's see. I really wanted to come out here first and foremost. So I would build this here and connect that to it. And then that would go up and then down and then back. Wait. Oh, fuck. This goes here, it goes up, and then this would actually go in. So snip this. This will go in here. And then I'd want it to come back out that way, where it already is going, I think. That'll work. Let's get another layer of this down. Steam pressure, 22 kgs. Could be more. Cycles. At least it's saving. That is full, no, yes. Okay. Yeah, that melted last time, I forgot. Oops. Maybe I make that out of thermium. Doesn't matter. I have that switch in the wrong spot. Gotcha. There we go, now it's turned off. When will this go dormant? Next dormancy, 60 cycles. That's not a very long operation time. That doesn't have power, huh? Does now. This will be if it's below, I don't know, 30 degrees. Hold on, what is this set at? 34. Let's say 35. If it's above 35, you can go back around. And if you're not above 35, you can come out this way. And for right now, I'm just going to vent it out right there. Just so that we have the full loop and it can actually run. Let's save it. How much more gold do I have? Plenty. I have plenty of gold. I might turn these down even colder. Let's do it. Let's turn this down to, I don't know, 25. Copy this, copy that. We'll get this to change to 30. Well, we're all fueled up and ready to go to the next place, if necessary. These have all cooled off a little bit, but not the whole way. The pressures are looking about right. I could add more water though, so let's do that. I'm looking for about 80 kgs of pressure in that room. I guess I could build this all the way up. I want to make sure that everything here is swept. Yeah, it's only 109C right now. That's pretty good. Kgs of pressure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get rid of all these ladders now. Deconstruct buildings. All those can go. Four and a half cycles. Yeah, it's very warm down there. This manual airlock is pretty warm. Could open this up, and that would definitely steam this area up. Of course, it would cool this off, which would then let out this gas, which is not necessarily ideal. Maybe I don't do that right now. I really don't want this to break, because then this whole thing is going to pop. Pressure damage and all. I think I can hook up the cooling loop though. Also, let's get this like so, and haul all of this out as fast as you can. And this would connect. We would snip this. And that way that would go out. And then this is the line to come back. And it needs to go into this one. So for right now, I'm just going to put a bridge. I totally did. That's where it's going in. This is coming out. This can go that way. like so. Snip this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I guess this one just goes to this. It's melting. $24 degrees. Oh yeah, this actually needs to, what is this temperature? It melts at 27. It does need to be 30. At least until it melts. 30 degrees. All right. That's gonna solidify again. Might be fine. I mean, it does put off a bit of radiation still. It's an extreme hazard. This is getting 100, 1,008. Yeah, a lot. Hmm. And then I'm thinking I'm ready to close that off. % stress. Actually pretty good. $20 kg. 4 cycles. Oh, we're gonna have this done, huh? And then this will eventually power some interplanetary launchers. Maybe over here? Let's check that out under rocketry. Yeah, so on this line somewhere. Yeah, we'll want to be able to ship this home. Interesting. Am I out of gold? Nope. Well, the loop works. So that's encouraging. There is a gap. Let's do sweep only. It's already on that, so I'll get this super coolant. Sweep it. And then I'll have to add some more super coolant to this loop, which is fine. That's why I brought extra. Well, it's not much of a gap. It's a little bit of one, but not a lot. All right. I think this will be the last bottle I put on. Yeah, not necessary. This stuff is pretty chilled. Alright, I'm gonna stop the water. I'll go ahead and drain that 5-ton water though. Just so I have a place for it if I need to. Or maybe I'll just snip it. No, I'll just snip it. We have enough water. Pretty sure of it. 3.5 cycles to go. Start building the interplanetary launcher stuff. See, that all has power. Let's go ahead and get a ladder up here. I guess I'll use iron. Yeah, I could just do a rail across. The only problem with that is this is going to melt stuff unless... Oh, I can make it out of thermium. But it's definitely going to heat up anything that's already on the rail. I'd probably have to launch and then reconnect the rail. Can make it out of thermium though. Right now, looks like it would just be out of steel, and I'd rather not. So we'll wait for it to launch, you know, get up and running a few times. Which means they're not going to have a lot to do. Unless I replace some of these temp ship plates with a different material. Which I could do as well. This will need cooling. Are any of these things warm? Yep. Okay. Let's get these conduction panels out of aluminum. This one's difficult. So I'm not going to do mesh tiles there. Instead, we'll do plastic. Cancel that. We'll need some backing tiles. Let's see, this is like thermium. So, I don't know, something cool. Solid red. This might have to be moved over to the other side. I'll also need to have like a sweeper here. I don't really need it right now though. So close to erupting. Alright, and then this will need a cooling loop. Sorry, I don't speak that language. Private. No idea. This is the fire planet. I don't even know Espanol. We'll get a bottle emptier right there. And then for cooling, let's get a bridge. Can I put that there? No, I can't even put that there. Oh, it sucks. I'm gonna have to redo that one too. Deconstruct that. I'm gonna have to move that. Let's get joint plate there. Then we'll get the rocketry. Payload opener. Some of these backing tiles. Pipes. Aluminum. Bridge. Bridge. Sleep. Oh boy. I'll worry about the interplanetary stuff a little bit later, but it's something for them to do while I'm waiting on this thing to erupt in 3 cycles. Meanwhile, this is my rocket interior. This is one of my favorite things about this save. There he goes. Oh. You just go out to get a breath of fresh air and then go back in? What the hell, bro? I guess they're all done. All right. I'm gonna need more super coolant. And I've got to figure out a way to pipe that. So maybe this would go across. Probably would want it to go across from here. I can deconstruct all of this. I think I'm done with water. Two and a half cycles. That should be cooled last for sure. Let's see, this gets cooled first. Then that. Oops. This ladder I don't need. That is still melting. 23.3. Let's go ahead and snip that for now. And then get another one of these. I will sweep up. I guess I'm ready for a bottle of super coolant. Only need one bottle. Oh, still 2.5 cycles away. Here's all my magma. Yeah, those are bubbling. That's cool. I've never seen that before. Oh well. I think we can turn that on to sweep only. Still need that one piece of pipe. Oop, stop this. Don't need that no more. And then some super coolant over here. Alright, there's my one bottle. Noise. I probably don't need the whole bottle. I think that's probably enough. And yeah, we're just waiting for that to erupt in 2 cycles. That's kind of exciting. The other things that I could be doing is like setting up a transporter pod. Printing pod, I mean. This helix, I think I'm going to move that into the ship. So relocate into here. I will put it right there. And what was the pressures? No, the pressures are holding fine. That's good. I mean, technically, I could move everything and have it send it off to home. If we're at home, yeah, I have nowhere to bring in stuff. Where's my shipping here? I do have shipping lines. Maybe I could have stuff delivered here. Construct buildings, those two. And then I will have a conveyor, have that thing drop it off. It's gonna need power. This has 1,000 watts on it. The interplanetary launcher can do it for 120 watts, which isn't bad. So let's have that. Well, I don't know. I could have it down here and then have a sweeper on the corner. Or if I put that there and have glass on either side. Something like that. And then have rocketry, one of these targeting beacons. I'll have to get a little bit of liquid here. This place does ice though, so it might have to be something that won't get displaced. Or I could just allow it to melt. Where is the sweep? Oh, the sweeper's right there. Super cool, and it is. That's fine. That's done. Less than 2 cycles. This will have a rail, so this rail will go right there. Is this too far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think it is. I think it'll be fine. If I go back to the fiery planet, can I target home? Yep, I sure can. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and do that then. I'm just gonna send this stuff home. I got enough steel to do it for right now. Or I can do it with thermium, but I only got 5 tons of that. No. Once again, I'm gonna wait for this to erupt, and then I'll do it. That'll be nice. Storing 200 rad bolts. Let's go ahead and get this all the way across. Do thermium across here. In fact, I'll do the whole dang thing. This sends a green signal when it's full. That's a NOT gate, so that's perfect. 1.5 cycles. Back over here. Still working on this. Cool. Sweet, somebody's on it. Let's see how fast he can do it. I don't know if he's near his end of his schedule, Nicola. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, perfect. There was already a bottle of it. It looked like they tried to zap him. Super happy about it. That was a... Oh, shit. I don't think I built a backing on this. Stop that. You can make that for sweep only now. Just normal would be fine. Yeah, it just went out into space. Luckily, it's not a lot. And I caught it early. Oof. Yeah, they're not doing anything right now because, well, we're out of obsidian. I could go get some. Ooh, it's already moving. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make this for all. There we go. We're gonna start cooling that stuff off. That should spread some of the heat too. Yeah, some of that's pretty warm. We have some abyssalite there that's like 1300 degrees. That's not gonna exchange too much temp, but a little bit. I definitely want to get any plastic out of here for sure. And I still have a little bit of super coolant here, which is Alright, back at home. Now we can do sweep only super coolant. And we will sweep the super coolant. Seriously? could just move it. And I can still see everything. Cool. I was worried about that. Nope. You know what? Just cancel this. Deconstruct it. And then move this to here. Here. We're gonna get this done. Hell yeah. Rowan is on this. There he is. I love the sound. So this doesn't give a ride speed bonus, huh? It does give decor. Perfect. And now that will stay chilled. Yeah, sure enough, it's going down in town. What we'll do is we'll bring this pipe down. Radiant. Aluminum. Cancel that. Somebody should get around to that. One cycle to go. Oh, I'm so excited. Why'd you take my aluminum away, dude? Alright, now that should be coming down. Yep. Cool. Alright, this is gonna get checked to see if it's below 200C. It should be, so it should go up. Yeah, it's only 105. Already down to 31. Up here it's 29 degrees. Nice. And I have this set for if it's below 35, so it should just come straight out right there. So I don't need this to be a sweep anymore. I can deconstruct this. And there it goes. At like 30C. It actually works pretty well. Relocate this to here. Less than half a cycle away. The abyssalite might go round and round. Half a cycle. Should be auto-saving soon. Hopefully it doesn't overheat this stuff. If it does, then I'm gonna have to worry about that. Why are you continuously running? You shouldn't be running, dude. You should be off. Finally. I think I'm gonna shut this pump down. I really don't need it running. So I will just cut its water supply for now. That one's a pain in my butt. I don't like that one at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is this stuck? Why are you still allowing stuff in? This should have priority. You guys aren't running. $38, 26. How about I bridge that on like this? Maybe that'll work. I don't usually like doing these double bridges because they confuse me, but this might be how I have to do it. We'll find out. Oh, this erupts very, very soon. Alright, let's slow it down. This needs to be closed off. Here we go. The moment I've been waiting for. It's gonna erupt. Oh, well, that sucks. Maybe I need a robo miner? Hmm. That sucks, dude. It immediately did that. What if I put some super coolant there? Super coolant. Let me look at you. Where are you at? You can go up to 436 degrees and then you become super coolant gas. That's probably bad. I'm gonna take a BRB. I'll be right back. Okay, well, 436.9 degrees. I would imagine this stuff comes out hotter than that. I mean, right now it's only 389 degrees. Robo miner here out of steel or thermium. You know what? Might as well. Yeah, I could put it right there. Yeah, it's waiting now, I think. That's what I gotta do. I gotta do a double bridge. No. Wait, this abyss light is way too hot. Why is it going up? Lame. You know what? Whatever. I don't care. I hate abyss light. Let it go up. Everybody go help that thing. Apparently it can't do it fast enough. Oh, it's going now. But this will be a problem since it's going up. It's saying to turn on, but it's full. Which means this should not be allowing things on. That should do it. Let's make sure this is snipped. Alright, well that at least helps. And that's not working. Okay. This light. Let's get rid of some of these rails. I will move this thing. Right here. Cancel this one. Snip it. Have that rail go up. Yeah, I want to do it out of this stuff. Snip it from both sides. Then get another one. Steel will be fine. Put it there. We'll need to reroute this power wire. Oh, no, we won't. Deconstruct this power wire. And deconstruct that. What's this, steel? I guess I am gonna have to put that sweeper thing back on here. When does it erupt? Oh, it doesn't erupt for a long time. Okay. No plastic. Also, I do not want this thing sweeping up abyssalite, so this can be for all. Where is it? No abyssalite. Screw that stuff. I hate it. Deconstruct that rail. Yeah, this one's working fine. This must be abyssalite that's in here. Yep, is that all abyssalite? Yep, so below. We'll clear that out. Alright, that clears that out a little bit. And I could clean this up just a little. Hey, I got a blueprint. Finally. Yeah, this. I want this to go straight up. Right there. Deconstruct. All of that. And let's sweep this up. Well, they're running. Now's a great time to clear that out since we haven't built it all yet. I don't really want to keep the abyssalite either. I'm going to leave it here. $34 degrees. It's all good. This is saying it is really, really hot. Is that all abyssalite though? Wow. Alright. No more of anything. Let's turn this all off. Okay. Then I will allow it to go through if it's above. And clear this line. And sweep all this stuff. But no longer will I allow abyssalite to go through here. Fuck abyssalite, I hate it. Yeah, all that abyssalite is super hot and will never cool off. We got a few things over here, some sand. That's fine. Clear the whole line. Beats. Six tons of granite. This abyssalite, though, I'm gonna relocate it to here. Yep. Okay, let's sweep all this, actually. I can then do that. That done. Sweep up that. What's the temperature coming out of that? It's coming out at 27. Alright, and I think I will now make some of this. I only have 221 of that, so it's going to have to be out of steel. Oh, let's get this here. Oops, not there. Something like that. Cancel this. Of course, I'm going to need ladders. Yeah, because I'd like to leave this planet and just know that it's going to work. This is still not that warm. This niobium is very cold. Only 131. But it flashed so fast. It made solid tiles. And I'm not a fan of that. What the hell's on here? Sand? Alright. This does not have any rad bolts. Why are these not on? Disabled by automation. Send a green signal when it's full. That's sending a green signal. Oh, because the rocket's here. Once the rocket's gone, should be good to go. Huh. What up, Dale Koth? Yeah, yeah. It's solidified immediately. You have any ideas on that? I was thinking about putting supercoolant as like a buffer, but then I'm like, yeah, well, that might get too hot because this stuff comes out really super hot. I mean, I have a robo miner, I can cut it out, but I lose half the mass. However, do I care about losing half the mass? I'm not really sure. Yeah. Well, I never tried it before, and I haven't watched any videos on it, so this is me learning as I go. That's kind of what I usually do with this game. I mean, I do watch some videos, but usually they're just playthroughs. But I do watch some tutorial videos on some things, especially a long time ago. But nowadays, you know, looking up a niobium tamer. The last niobium tamer that I looked up involved a pitcher pump, and even then, with a sweeper, and even then, I don't remember. I guess if it was in a vacuum, right? Yeah, if it was in a vacuum, it'd probably be alright. Because in a vacuum, it would just stay liquid. This is in a vacuum because there's all steam in it. But how do you get the liquid out from the vacuum when everything is going to melt? Because this thing puts out stuff very, very hot. And thermium, which this auto sweeper is, overheats. Melting point is way below that. A thermium temp shift plate behind the active tile and more steam might help. I'll do a temp shift plate behind there for sure. I don't have one back there right now. But even then, I don't know. Watch it become a solid tile. Its melting point is, yeah, even that is lower than this. If it's above 200, please go around again. If it's above 35, please go around again. Okay, cool. That is ready to go. This can pick up everything but abyssalite. Yeah. Well, I do want it to warm up this area for sure. Because all this stuff is like, I mean, it's warm, but but is it warm enough? Is that nuclear waste? Oh my goodness. It's micrograms of nuclear waste. That is so going to make... Oh, man. Hopefully that doesn't make different gas in here. I suppose it doesn't really matter if it does. What about a thermium pump? Yeah, people used... It used to use, at least when I remember it, it used a pitcher pump, probably a vacuum. This overheats too fast. Yeah, I can't even make it out of anything better. Ceramic only goes up to 200. What? Building melted. Well, it wasn't the temp shift plate. It took me back to this planet and said something over here melted. But nothing's warm over here.
We have a new follower.
Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Mommy ASMR. The build I'm using right now involves a pitcher pump and a bottle. Yeah. How do you keep the pitcher pump from overheating in the liquid? Hey, Nugs. I don't understand why a building melted, though. There's a pipe right here. Maybe it was a melting down here? I wish it had stayed there. Maybe... Oh, I know what it was. No, I did put an ice temp shift plate there. Never mind. That's a thought. However, I might not care. You know what I mean? Oh, I worked on this for so darn long. I'm like, you know what? Half mass. It's not so bad. You really don't even need this. This is like, just because, right? Well, it's definitely cold. Alright, so then what I'm going to have done is... I guess I could ship all that home, right? Yeah. I never... Okay, this is the first time I've ever even tried this because I've never needed that much thermium, right? You can... From just the stuff you mine out, you can have enough thermium to do probably more than enough. My game is already lagging and crashing, so I don't think it's going to be too necessary. I'm just sending everything back to the home planet, screw it. I guess I can deconstruct these, because I'm not using those anymore. Oh, it doesn't like that. Alright, sweep this up. Yeah, the water bubbling. I don't remember seeing that before. I think that's with the new update or something. I'm sending the steel back home, which isn't ideal. Huh. Well, that steel was too hot, huh? Maybe I will dump this out. I'll dump that out. Screw it. I want to be able to sweep up the steel into the rocket. And then before we go, I'll hook it up so that it's only the thermium that leaves. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Except for that solid nuclear waste. I don't want that. Let's move that. I also have abyssalite I don't want to sweep up. So let's move it there. Yeah, they patched it recently. Hold up. It's hard and hilarious once you get all of it. I started making all my power wires out of niobium. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's okay, I don't mind having a robo miner here. It's actually made out of thermium, so it should be fine. And even then, I don't think this room's ever gonna get that warm now. I think I overdid it. I wasn't expecting that. I should have, but I wasn't. Right, I'm just basically waiting for this to clear out. What temperature is that? Oh yeah, it's too warm. Why aren't you cooling off? Plastic. Diamond. Have plastic on the line? That's not good. Alright, some of it's going out. It just needed a couple go-arounds. This thing does not erupt very often. And then, even then, it's only on for like 60 cycles. 65, I guess. And then it's on and off half the time. It would be nice to be able to make power wires out of niobium, though. That's awesome. I haven't messed with niobium or thermium. This is like the latest game I've done in a long time. I've gone farther and I've had sour gas boilers, but to build one in my own design, I haven't done that yet. Sour gas boiler. I've only built other people's designs on that so far. I'd probably build my own though. I really tried. It'd probably be some monstrosity. Let me see if I can find the guy's video that I did watch about it though. He had the coolest small sour gas boiler I've ever seen. Yeah. Foxy Industries.
He showed you this.
I think this is the right one. Check this build out. This, I don't think he posts videos anymore, but he's got a lot of great fun builds, fun videos. I've enjoyed watching them and copying some of his builds. Alright, so since we've done all that, let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And then I guess I will turn on the sweepers in the rocket. Yeah. Enable. Enable. And then we will sweep. sweep that little bit of steel as well. And I think I'll just leave these temp shift plates the way they are. This place is not getting that warm. Go relative. I want it to be about 200 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's only 110. The other thing I could do to warm it up is the magma, and I was wanting to do that anyway. The question is, I don't really want it to come out because it will melt stuff, so maybe I could tap it into the supercoolant. Or just have a loop that comes over here that's filled with supercoolant that just keeps warming this place up. Aluminum might melt. It should be fine. A heat injector. Well, if I just... Here's my thought process, right? What if I had just this dedicated line, like, right? I could have it going around like this. Maybe have a bridge. Right? And then fill that up. And that supercoolant would just go in here and hopefully cool itself off. Probably have too much in here. Is that really just steel? It is. It's just a steel pipe. Huh, cool. Let me cancel piping. I guess I could try to do it out of metal. 50, huh? I don't want to use all of that though. Could use steel. See if it works. I probably don't need that much. Oh, this is gonna be bad. How much you want to bet this don't work? Maybe I'll just put one bottle in. To flash the coolant. Make a gas, huh? I think you're right. Yeah, it's definitely going to break in those pipes. Alright, before I do all that then... The other way to do it is bring temp shift plates in. I have a corner here that draws the heat out. I don't want to break that though. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these. Well, that's definitely going to raise the steam pressure. Because that's a lot of hot obsidian right there. You want to cool the bottom without cooling the top. Yeah, why not? This could pop. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. As soon as the supercoolant would go in there, it would heat up too much and it would just be like water and a... Yeah. No, it would flash. It would break the pipes. The reason why they're not breaking right now is because there's no liquid in them. But as soon as you put liquid in there... I was hoping supercoolant would do better, but it's not. Yeah, and then as soon as this goes, I believe this is going to do pressure damage. Especially right here. This is a vacuum right now. This is going to solidify soon, but if I could get another door in here, that would be ideal. I wonder if I can corner build it. I don't know. Excuse me. I deconstruct these two. Oh, I can. Sweet. Please. Oh, there it is. It's done. Please do that fast. It's still holding. Okay, there's still enough hydrogen in there. Sweet. I think I just made those temp shift plates out of something I shouldn't have. No, they're out of granite. That's fine. Alright. And then this is going down in temp? No, it's going up in temp. Building melted. Temp shift plate. Really? Okay, well then let's make it out of diamond. Oh, we got some more obsidian to make some of those. Yeah, it's a lot of magma here. I really don't want it blowing up. You've been wrong with a lot of streams. Hopefully I don't melt diamond. Oh yeah, it's putting out the heat now. This steam is definitely hot. Hopefully it's not going to be too hot. We'll find out how much pressure I got. Last thing. That's what I didn't want. What melted? Another temp shift plate? Maybe? One out of granite. Yeah, that's pretty warm. A ladder. That's okay, we don't need to go down there anymore. More ladders. Temp plates. This conveyor rail might melt as well. What's the pressure? 30 kgs? Diamond is like 3000 CU. Okay, well that's good. I'm hoping that these obsidian ones won't melt. These melt at... Okay, no, they should be fine. Well, everything's gonna get superheated down there, isn't it? Okay, so let's sweep this up. And nothing is on the rail currently. So... Bless you, rocks. Temp shift plate just melted. Wow, it's hot. Well, as long as it doesn't melt, because it doesn't matter. The rail shouldn't be that big of a deal, but the problem with it is the other things coming down will heat up right here. Technically, it'll take some of this heat and run it around the whole steam room. So it actually might be a good thing, like running a rail through here and warming things up on it might be nice to then let the steam turbines deal with. Unreachable toilet there for a second. It looks like it's spreading out pretty decent. Although, yeah, we've lost some temp shift plates, I think, here and there. Because I did make a lot of those out of granite. I could also add more steam. However, I don't know if I want to sit around and wait for them to do that. Because that's like one pipe. Meanwhile, we don't have very much over here. I guess I could... I don't know how much diamond I actually have. Not a... About 12 tons. And that magma is 1506. 1506.7. Hmm. Okay, it went down that 1/10 of a degree. You saw it, I saw it. It's definitely injecting the heat. That's got a long way to go. In theory, you should have an hilarious amount of thermal energy in there. I mean, it's 911 tons. That's quite a bit. Ugh. Somebody left some diamond. I guess I could make another temp shift plate out of it. Or I could sweep it up. I'll just do that. Yeah, I could put metal tiles here. That would definitely speed up the process, but I'd rather kind of slow it down. It's already like 700 C over here. I might have to bypass it with the rail a little bit. I mean, I don't mind warming the stuff up on the rail a little. it might fill up that rail, but the only thing we're gonna have is the niobium, so that should be fine. And we have shipping set up, ready to go. Hopefully, when I launch the rocket, it'll send the signal to fill that up. Alright, I think I launched the rocket and see what happens. We won't go anywhere. Change the destination to just... Well, I kind of want to go here, but we'll just go here for now. Crew up. Make sure everybody's on. Yeah, everybody's on. Let's go. It shouldn't melt the building, because I made these out of thermium. Fuck, it did. Why do you melt it? Yeah, I know it's warm and shit, but I mean, there's a... Okay, game. We're gonna have to land. Well, that was fun. Fine. Construct all of this. I mean, I really don't need that anyway, I guess, since it's right there. Yeah, heat spike. Can you imagine diamond window tiles right here? That would definitely warm the area up. Or I could do a door trick. You know, that's a pretty smart idea, right? Really. Let's get a thermosensor out of steel. We'll get some metal. Maybe I'll do window tiles out of diamond. That won't work. Not right there anyway. Cancel this. Move it up one. Diamond window tiles. Deconstruct that. We can get in down here, but I'm gonna have to build a better ladder. I don't have anything great. Most of my obsidian has been used. Let's go ahead and cancel all these temp shift plates. That should give me a little obsidian that I can use for ladders. This does not need to be diamond. I'll move this rail just a little bit up. And then, yeah, I'll have a door there. Somewhere. And we'll inject heat that way. I was trying to do it without excess builds, I guess. basement is pretty warm. I don't think I want to be sweeping that up. Okay, let's put another one here. Probably going to need to do. Let's. I want to turn off the sweeping in here so we don't accidentally sweep it in. I did get rid of that, so I have to build another one. Yeah, we'll just inject the... As far as the door goes... I got a little wire here I can undo. Let's get another one right there. And then these would have to be metal tiles, so let's deconstruct that. Let's see, sweep only. Sweep all this up. That should start going around on the rails. Yep. Oh, I have that being sent home. Hold on. Oh shit, I got rails in there? I'm halfway tempted to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's deconstruct buildings. Power wires. I think there were some gas pipes in there too. I mean, I could deconstruct some of that. And then we'll get some metal tiles. Probably out of steel. Yeah, it's over 1,000 degrees. Then we'll get the door. I need the automation in as well. And probably a power wire to make it faster. Probably don't need steel. I mean, I will down here. Maybe there, and then I'll do iron for the rest. And this will be set to like, I don't know, 200 degrees or something. I don't think I care about the steam in there though. Right now it's transferring the heat. Yep. Let's go ahead and close this off, I think. Hopefully we built everything we need. About the power wire. Do we have that in there? I think we do, yeah. All right, so if it's above 200, open. Yay! Now vacuum. This temperature is going down. It'll always be 200 degrees now on the bottom, which will keep the steam pressure. Keep that up. Ooh, I might as well deconstruct this. Oh yeah, look at that. It's warmed up the whole place. Wow. That igneous rock is like 300 degrees. I would imagine this is going to get pretty warm. Maybe I should just make it steam temperature, you know? Like instead of 200, maybe it should be like 110. So that we never have water on the bottom. What up, Nugs? You around? Last time you called Scooter, you had me muted or something. What's up, Time Lord? We're battling thermium volcanoes that solidify immediately. Oh, you're fine. I wasn't complaining. I did. How rude. I had to go on lunch. I had a date with a nice old lady. Every Thursday we have lunch with her on Zoom. Because when we left, you know, it was kind of sad. Oh yeah, I need to seal this up. Well, it's moving again. Well, not a date on stream, but a date on, you know, Zoom. You know, it's just a private one. It wasn't like televised. But we used to live in Arizona, and then we moved to Indiana. And well, there was a nice neighbor that we had that we, you know, befriended. And so we try to keep in touch. Yeah. I like to have, you know, have those moments with her. Used to be a lot of fun. We used to barbecue, you know. And she doesn't really have anybody now because her husband passed, so. When are you gonna hop on the 155 modded server of Valheim? 155 modded server Valheim. I don't even know what that is. Valheim's a game, yeah? Congratulations. Still in, yeah. Goes to September 8th. Ooh. Well, then she can come see us. Hey, can you give me 1 second? Uh-oh. Temperature dangerously high. This is what I was worried about. Are we not using this sauna enough? It's because it's overpressured. Okay. Let's get rid of this bottle drainer. This could be bad. uh, there used to be hydrogen in there, or a different gas, and now it's steam. I'm not really sure why, though, it wouldn't still work as an Azure waterfall. This has to be fixed, like, immediately. Alright, well, it might be a reload. I don't know if I can pump it out fast enough. Ceramic. That's never good, huh? That's the last thing I need. There's a server that has 155 mods on it. Server caveism used to by the caveman official. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's not overpressured now. It's going back down. It looks like it's working. I mean, it's still a gas and a gas, yes? I guess it's just that I didn't vent out enough. I'm not using enough of the steam. What stinks is it's going to warm up some of this stuff. But this isn't a vacuum, so it should dissipate quickly. I mean, does this turn off the reactor? It does. That's weird. No, that's not cold at all. I'm gonna let that cool off. I guess we gotta go red alert, right? Oh shit. That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Custom problems. Alright, so that's done. This is 299C right now and going down. And all this obsidian. You know what? Let's sweep it all up. Well, at least these are working. Yeah, 215 degrees. Relative heat. It's pretty warm. Definitely warmer on one side than the other. That's one thing I could do, is I could build the rest of those temp shift plates, but that is something that I have more of. Probably granite. Although I do have some obsidian. I just swept it all up, but I'll put in a few. Try to spread this chill out, or heat out a little bit. Oh no, 'cause I also have blueprints. Yeah. Funny, I'm just cooling it off to warm it up again. Well, it looks like it's averted, crisis averted. Other than making water, it shouldn't be able to flow down because we have naphtha right there. I always mop it up too. There we go. They're not using the sauna enough. Outside of recreation room, not controlled. Doesn't matter, it should still work. And that's why I used to have a vent there. Because it's not the first time that that's happened where it overpressured. I guess it doesn't matter when they're not using the sauna enough. You're not getting enough steam out of here because it continuously makes steam. I guess another thing I could do is have that steam go into our infinite water supply, but that would be difficult. Actually, I could have it go up there. Then you start messing with this, because this always has to have water. If you don't, then you're screwed. But maybe if one of these steam turbines dump the water in there. Let's go ahead and get... Actually, I think I deleted all those pipes out of here. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep. How much obsidian do I have? None. Good to know. Mafic rock. 35 tons. Let's try some mafic rock. What's the melting temperature? 1409. It should be fine. Thermically reactive. About as best I can hope for. I guess I could make a little patch over here. Hold on a second. This is why I have the blueprint mod. The main reason. This makes it so much nicer. Alright, we'll leave it to that for now. See how long that takes them. Things are moving. Every turbine is maxed. Wow. Both of these are on. Although it's doing okay. It's kind of keeping up. So that's full and ready to go. That's cool. Launch path blocked. Oh, sorry. Deconstruct. Are those hot? Not really. 45 degrees. That'll work. Oh, we got thermium on the ground. Yeah, I definitely want to sweep that up later. Not in here, though. Excuse me. I don't know. Is Valheim... it has a server. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that game. I haven't played that one, but I have played, like, Sons of the Forest. I played Going Medieval. There's a lot of games I'd like to play, but Thursdays, I try to make the time for Oni. Because, well, I like Oni quite a bit. Looks like I'm out of the materials. At least my cooling loop finally works. Hey, it's all going out now. All right, I think we're done here. Except for these temp shift plates, which I might continue to make. What else do I have? I don't want to use diamond. Sandstone, no. Igneous rock, no. I need that. Maybe I don't. These are good materials. I mean, sandstone, maybe. 69 tons of sandstone? That's a lot. Hold on. What is sandstone's melting point? Oh no, I could do that. We're not going to get that hot in here, hopefully. Probably not the greatest, but... Leave it to that for now. Oh, we do have a little bit of water right there. deconstruct that. This thermium is 18C. Oh, that's pretty warm. Maybe I do sweep this all up inside. Just to be on the safe side. I really don't want having really hot stuff. Yeah, that's nuclear waste. That's probably why. Sweep that up too. Can you not get to that? What's this? Thermium. Okay, sweep that up. Sweep all that up. I'm ready to go to a different place. Fuck this place. I've been here way too long. Nugs, if you're around, I got a blueprint. FYI. God, I hope I turned that other one off. I think I did. Pressure in here. Still pretty high up. Yeah, those are disabled. I think they're just building the temp shift plates first before they haul. Well, I could run a lot of stuff on this. Like, why would I don't even know what I'd use it all for. Wish you could transport power across space. That'd be awesome. Bless you. Alright, well, it's not locked anymore. It's got its full rad bolts. And it's definitely ready to run. This thing erupts in 3.5 cycles. We'll get to see it launch it, or see it again. This time I will definitely have it taking it home. If I can get everything else swept up and dropped off right there first. Over 200 degrees over here. Relative. 207. Oh wow, it's cooled off over here quite a bit. How hot is that? 72C? Yeah, I'll let it go through. It'll be cooler when it comes out that way anyway. Make sure I'm not leaving anything else. By the way, I have a Discord, and it does have an Oni room, so you're more than welcome to post any screenshots or designs in there. I'd be more than happy to look at them. I love looking at stuff like that, so I do not mind. Don't feel obligated. Cycle 1850. Definitely ready to get off the rock. He knows I got a blueprint. Probably maybe two now. Sure we got everything. One thing I could do is make sure that at home you find the line that sends the metal down to the steam room, which is going to be difficult. Hey, by the way, Nugs, I got blueprint. Oh, fuck. Uranium ore. Granite, igneous rock. That's for hatches. Where are you going? Is this it? Cobalt? No, that's coming up. That's coming from there. This one is coming from there. I swear I had one coming in from upstairs. That's going up. Wow, what? It's crazy. I guess I just have it coming in from the other place. That's fine. Okay, that's almost empty. Once this is empty, we can sweep it into the rocket, and then we're going to head out, see if we can't go to a different place to colonize. You know what? I will build a printing pod here, though. We'll make it out of obsidian. Why not? Looks like these are not able to be made, so let's cancel some of them, and maybe some of them will be able to be made. Oh, I just canceled it. Now we need to activate that, inspect it, and activate it. Now let's check the rocket and how it's doing with the pressures. 134. I could probably cut off the steam for a little while and stop warming this area up. Because it's a little warm now. Although the stuff there is relatively okay. We'll mop that up. Ooh, should I get pips? I have like a nature reserve over here. Or get a dupe that just runs this place. Oh, there's no place for him to breathe or eat right now, so that's not gonna happen. Pips, though, would last. 2 pips. Entombed. Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, did that just kill my super coolant, though? Yep. Well, that stinks. That I'll have to figure out eventually. Alright, when does this erupt? In 2 cycles, basically. I think we're good to go, though. Why is it hauling more stuff? Epic rock. Okay. I really need to be done doing these temp shift plates. I think it's pretty even now. Absolute relative. It's mostly hot up top. It's a vac. Yeah, 1495 degrees. That's perfect. I don't really mind it costing me rad bolts to send that home, but at the same time, who gives a shit about Mafic rock, you know? Like, yeah, I could use it on the ship more than I can use it on home. I can make ladders out of it at least. We're gonna go, I think, to the sand planet next, try to get some more shovels so we have more food. Y'all need to use the sauna more often, you know? Outside of rec room, it don't matter, you should still use it. No? Alright, so we'll turn this one off. We'll turn these on. I guess we can start sweeping this. I mean, there's more, but might as well sweep that now. Get them working on it. These data banks, one data bank can be swept. And the pip will just live here, and if I ever need a pip here, I guess I can get one. I mean, I could build a base here. We have enough power to run quite a bit. And as far as base size goes, I mean, I could probably put something in here. But I'd have to make like a little starting area. I could auctionate. Water, I don't have any excess water here, so making oxygen would be difficult. I think we're pretty much done. Let's just get the rest of this. Alright, destination. Change. We're gonna go... guess there. Let's check that star map. Where else could we go? Oh, no. I want to go to a different place. Hold on. I want to go here. Although there's the gassy moose, which then we could get brackine, a lot of bleachstone. Oh, well. That's 12 of 20. I'd love to get brackine all the time. I forget what else you can do with it. Other than your critters. Oh, plastium. Yeah, I hear plastium's pretty cool. That might be fun. Go get some gassy moves. Why not? Can be read to critters to make them happy. Plastium is what I'm thinking about. And the lube, yeah. Yeah, I think getting those next would be pretty cool. Let's do that. Screw up. I think I have everybody on. We'll wait for the autosave. I gotta make sure that this then goes home, because the next thing coming out of this is niobium. All right. Knowledge warnings, begin launch sequence. We're fueled. Well, we're mostly fueled. All crew port. Let's do it. Hopefully nothing melts. Sweet. This is gonna erupt in half a cycle. See what happens. It should send it home. I guess I could have gotten that steel back. They take how much? $400 kg. Oh well, we can come back if we need to. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never really had to worry about feeding Brackeen to my critters. You know, it makes them extra happy, I guess. Maybe you could fit more than 8 in a ranch. Can you fit like 9 or 10 in a ranch if you feed them Brackeen? Because I don't need any more than 8. I mean, if it doesn't do more than 8, then I don't know if I would want it. And even then, I don't know. I never really got behind the new updates. At least not with the Brackeen. I don't think I've ever done the Brackeen. The only thing I've done in the plant pulverizer is make the lubricant for the bionics. It removes the okay, well that might be cool. That might be alright. The only labor I do right now is shaving them and ranching them because they're fed automatic. It's one of my favorite things that I do with my critters is have, you know, automatic feeding so I don't have to. I'm sure it's going to take them a while to get there. Yeah, it's 11 cycles to get there. Wow. Let's see. Not bad though. I'm pretty happy with that. I did all that today anyway. Hey. Yeah, when I started we were still vacuuming out the nuclear waste. Or maybe I did that yesterday, I don't know. It all kind of runs together. I will be on again tomorrow night, but that won't be until late, and it will be party games. Next time I get to play Oxygen Not Included. Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday's my birthday, so I won't be available on that one. Oh, interrupted. And yeah, Robo Miner for the win. What also stinks is that it immediately solidifies. Maybe it'll heat up this tile behind it. Temp shift plate is 390, 340, 500. Oh, you know what sucks? Change. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to have this powered when I'm gone. I can't believe I forgot that. Alright. Let's get... I got more iron than anything. I'm do iron. Let's see, do it to there. Yeah, do all that. Alright. awesome. Yeah, it might be. I'll have to look into it. I'm looking forward to it if we can get there, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it tonight, unfortunately. I'm going to have to wait. I've been streaming long enough as it is, and I promised Nugs I'd spend the night with her, so we're going to do something fun together. Alright, that is now ready to go. Let's connect that. Cancel that, and then I'm going to deconstruct all of this. And we'll take that with us. I missed a piece. Wow, how did that get there? Oh, it's loading it up. It just launched it. Hell yeah. It'll be there in 0.3 of a cycle. There goes another. Try not to get shot by the rad bolts. Is that everything? I hope so. Nope. We are not able to deconstruct those. Get another one there. Oh, I got a print pod. Cool. Shovels. Yes, please. Well, we just got 3 things of food. Barbecue. Gotta remember barbecue. Wow, I'm glad I built that printing pod. Got all 3, huh? Alright, cool. More meat for the Barbie. We go home. We should have gotten some niobium. Guess it's already been delivered. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. We got niobium coming back home to the home planet. Cheers. On a regular basis. And it is... After this autosave, we'll find out how warm it is. 12 degrees. 18. Nice. Okay, let's check. Anything else? That is powered. Nothing to sweep up. We're good. Let's make sure that we put back barbecue. No manual use. And it goes back into our fridge. Perfect. Now we can launch. Change. Let's crew up. Let's go change this. We're going to go to the gassy moves. Next time I play this, we'll be getting some bracky on a regular. So, Android, let's go. And do we have any more flying home? No, I don't think we do. But down here, we now have, you know, niobium. Here it comes right now. Already minus 12. It actually cools off even more. And we can just set this to make thermium forever, which we already did. How much thermium do I have? 2 tons. Most likely, I need more wolframite. Yep, I'm out of wolframite. Or tungsten. How much wolframite do I have? 67 tons. $67 tons. 10 is 1 ton. Let's do 20 each. Copy settings. Paste and paste. That'll get us more of that. There's only 2 tons of thermium. Probably isn't enough. Awesome. As far as being on the rocket itself, yeah, we're doing all right. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Delkoth and Time Lord. Appreciate it. I'll try to be on again Monday. Maybe. Definitely not Tuesday. Most definitely, we always play Oxygen Not Included on Thursdays. I try to get those blueprints. All right. Thank you all for watching. I will see you hopefully next time. Peace.